Hello, thank you for watching my video. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, I missed y'all so much. I am currently just about 37 weeks pregnant, and I'm sitting in my son's nursery, and I am going to go through my hospital bags. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss a video with me again. I'm going to go over what I packed for me and my husband and our new baby. I'll point out a few key components that I have been given advice on, or things that I believe are important to remember. First, I'm going to start with my items. I packed an outfit for right after delivery, and it is a nursing friendly three-piece outfit, and I also heard that bringing a robe is important. So it's just a matching three-piece set. It is a robe from Target, a nursing top, as well as very comfy, stretchy pants. Did bring a few nursing bras. So I brought a few that resemble this, that are easy to maneuver. Obviously, it'll be my first time ever nursing my baby. So I brought my most easily accessible bras for my little one. Also brought a bathing suit for myself and my husband because we will be utilizing hydrotherapy during labor if it is going to be helpful. I brought the regular undergarments, a few t-shirts, a hoodie, and then I brought a very comfy going home outfit. It's just a jogger set that's very stretchy and loose. I know that I will not have as big of a belly after I deliver my son, but I definitely do not want something tied up. I also brought a few pads, panty liners, and several peri items for recovery downstairs. Frida is a great brand. They offer so many options: cooling pads, peri bottle, wash, foaming spray, everything you need for your downstairs after you give birth. So I have all of those items. I did bring a pair of Old Navy just cheapo flip-flops that I will be tossing afterwards. I did hear that the hospital floor is quite nasty, and do not bring cute slippers or any shoes that are expensive. Just regular cheap flip-flops are a great option. And then I will be having other options if I do want to change right before I leave or something of that nature, and obviously whatever I come to the hospital in. One item that I thought was interesting that I got recommended was to bring a portable fan. This is something I got from Amazon. I use for skincare. It is a fan, but it's also a flashlight, and it's easily rechargeable. So I will be bringing this in case I do need to cool down during labor. I know there's no way to tell how long that will take and how long I will be in there kind of going through active labor and pushing and all of that. So I also brought a large water bottle. This is actually a new water bottle my husband got me for Christmas. Purpose is for jiu-jitsu, to hold snacks in your mouth guard, but it is perfect to hold my electrolytes because I know hydration is going to be key throughout labor. So I bring an empty water bottle just so I can keep refilling the sucker throughout labor, delivery, and just stay hydrated, because I know that's one of my biggest goals for my labor is to stay hydrated. My clothes and accessory bag for just me, myself. And now I'm going on to items that is useful for me and the baby as well. I have a few chargers, charge my Apple Watch. Not that I'll need it. And also that I brought a long iPhone charger, a 6-foot charging cable. And I have some more electrolytes in here. One thing that is important to bring is a nursing pillow. I have a few that I've gotten gifted to me. I brought one that's still packaged and nice and compact because I heard the one that they provide you in the hospital isn't that great. So I will be opening this upon arrival after baby is born. Pump, so I will be bringing this just in case. I'm not quite sure if I'll need it. I don't know if he'll just be obviously feeding on my chest. I don't know how long I'll be there, but I am bringing it just in case. Toothbrushes, toothpaste, and then some face wipes, some cleansing wipes to just clean up quickly if need be. I did bring a straw as well, a straw to drink with. Someone also recommended this, which I love my stainless steel straws. I have several, so I'm bringing one of those, and more pads. I have heard several times that the hospital is really good for providing for mom and baby. So I'm pretty much all set already. I'm sure all I'll wear is one of the outfits I brought out of the 3, and maybe I'll need the other items. I might not need most of it, but I'd rather be over-prepared than under-prepared. The biggest concern for me was making sure that I had my husband prepared so he's comfortable, as well as all of the stuff for just the baby. So for both of us, we have snacks. I am delivering somewhere. I don't know how the food will be. I don't know how the snack options will be or what it will include, and I don't know how long I'm going to be there. So we made sure we had a lot of protein packed snacks. My husband picked up some protein bars. RX are our favorite brand of protein bars. We also got beef jerky, which is a high protein option, more electrolytes to stay hydrated. And then we have some Costco goodies, just some healthy options. We have some fruit bars. I love these little applesauces. I know they're like a kid snack, but I actually love them. I've been using these just to have a quick snack during my pregnancy. And then we love Bobos. Those are amazing. Definitely ample for if we're only there for a day or two, but if we're there for 3 days or 4 days, 5, hopefully not, we will be prepared and have snacks, and we won't have to endlessly just run out and get fast food. Obviously, I'm sure that will happen once or twice, perhaps, but at least we have healthy snacks on hand. On top of my items, I obviously did bring my toiletries as well. Minimal makeup, not really anything besides some concealer. I brought my contact stuff for my eyes, and then I did bring, you know, face wash, some body wash, and just some stuff to clean up with, obviously, while we're there. We're gonna move on to what I brought for my husband. I do have his toiletry items in a separate bag, or whatever they call it. Lounger is not comfortable, and obviously that's where your partner sleeps. So I did bring a pillow and blanket for Matthew. As far as clothes items, I brought 2 hoodies for him, 2 of his favorites. I brought him swim trunks as well. If I do participate in hydrotherapy and I do get in the bathtub, I want him with me the entire time for active labor. So he's kind of, we have a really good plan, and I want him to be my encourager and just my support throughout the whole entire thing. I know he's gonna do a great job. So I brought him hoodies. I brought him a pair of jeans. We also brought our speaker. I do have an early labor playlist I'll probably listen to at home. It's mostly worship music and just light listening, but we, just in case it's really loud in the hospital or I'm in labor for a really long time, we can plug this and make sure it's charged and listen to some music. Another sound machine that I brought is this portable baby sound white noise sound machine. This is for when our son, we got it for gifted to us, so when we are out and about we can bring this if he needs to be put down or be sleeping somewhere, in addition to our Hatch, which is the one we'll stay in his nursery. But I heard this is great to bring to help assist you when sleeping in the hospital, because there's a lot of noises. Some people sleep easier than others in terms of being in a foreign environment. I usually don't have a problem, so hopefully I won't, but we have that as well. I brought him a kind of a night set to sleep in, but I also brought him a t-shirt and some joggers just in case we're there for multiple nights. He can reuse that outfit as well. I brought him a dad t-shirt to put on after our baby is born, and then I brought him another t-shirt option, and then I brought him his favorite slides to wear in the hospital outside of what he will wear coming into the hospital. All right, now on to our diaper bag for our baby boy. I brought just a few nursing blankets and burp rags. I don't even know if I will need these, but I brought them just in case. I brought a few newborn onesies. I did have a few preemie onesies gifted to me, a few newborn onesies gifted to me, and then 0 to 3 months. I'm just hoping, I'm 37 weeks, and I do believe I have a baby on the larger side, so I'm thinking that newborn will fit. Well, we shall see, but I'm bringing a few onesies. I'm sure they'll give me, you know, they'll put them in a plain one at some point. I'm not quite sure, but 1 or 2 long sleeve, a few short sleeve, and then a few blankets. He has several blankets. We're gonna bring one that his great grandmother made, and then we're also bringing another fuzzy one just for the car seat on the ride home. The car seat is installed. I brought one nursing kind of swaddle, whatever you call it. I don't even necessarily know the name of this, but I doubt I'll use this, but I brought it. I brought 2 options for his first outfit. So I brought just a plain blue one. He's so cute. His nursery, I'll show you guys in a minute, isn't adventure themed. I did bring The Adventure Begins, and then I also have a kind of a mountain themed onesie as well. Most of these have matching hats too. I have a few pairs of newborn socks, and then I also brought him some mittens, because I know that that is very important in the very beginning. I'm sure they give you some at the hospital, but I wanted to just be prepared and fill his diaper bag up with things that he may need in the beginning. But like I said, I know they're gonna give me lots for him and myself. Those little hands are gonna be that small. I can't wait. That is it. I'm gonna bring my camera probably, but I will be having a birth photographer. So I will have most of that taken care of by our wedding photographer, Hannah. And then my husband's gonna capture a few videos and pictures with his phone as labor and delivery happen. But that is mostly all for us. We have everything ready to go. I did have people wondering, you know, what my birth plan was. I actually do have a birth plan written out, and the thing about this, guys, is although I have a plan, I'm a very organized. I got my little pocket scripture book, which is important. My Bible's pretty big, so I'm gonna bring that instead. I know prayer is going to be a big thing that I utilize through this entire process of labor and delivery. But what I did is I have a birth plan that is laminated for all stages of labor. So I started with early labor, which I know could be anywhere from 6 to 12 to even longer hours before I actually start pushing my little baby out, to active labor, transition being the last part of the active labor phase, which is the most difficult, and then pushing is the shortest period. And I heard that that is a time of relief. A misconception that I had was that pushing was the most painful part, but pushing is actually a relieving portion, light at the end of tunnel, so to speak, part of labor. Then placenta and recovery, and then I do have my pain medication preferences, what happens if I must have a C-section, and then I have some affirmations for my support team to offer to me throughout labor. So just something written down just in case I'm not able to communicate those items. My husband will have those with him. He also has them on his phone. And the thing about a birth plan is that they're great to have. I do think having a plan makes me, I feel so empowered and so confident. I've had several resources. I will link one of them for a class I took that really left me feeling empowered and confident and knowledgeable. But the thing about a birth plan is it's good to have, but it's not necessarily written in stone, and it's not a foolproof plan. Obviously, anything could happen. I'm well aware that I cannot predict what will happen during those hours of labor and delivery, and the biggest thing that I'm remembering is to keep an open mind. So I'm not opposed to anything. I have my wishes, I have my preferences. I would like to have, I have someone ask what my preference is. I would like to have a natural, unmedicated birth. That would be a perfect case scenario. However, if I must have a C-section, if pain medication is required, whatever is the best option for my baby and my health, that is what I would like. And I obviously will take into consideration what the experts in my medical team, the advice that they give me. So that is just kind of what my wishes are, and what my hope is, but we will see what happens when baby decides to come. Another question I got about my pregnancy was any symptoms that were really embarrassing or maybe unexpected. One was asking about gas and nausea and things like that. I've always kind of had a little tootie booty, so that was not new to me at all, and I had minimal nausea until the very end. I have very bad heartburn right now. For the past 3 weeks I've had heartburn almost every day, some days most of the day, and that has caused me to vomit at night. So some say that means that he will have a lot of hair. We don't know, but those are that was a symptom that came on later in pregnancy. I had the regular you know, being emotional, super fatigued, tender breasts, bloody gums, things like that. But overall, I do believe that I am very fortunate in terms of what I've experienced with pregnancy. I also got a question about my exercise. If you follow me on any social platform, you know that I have continued to stay active, which I believe has helped me through this pregnancy and will help me through labor and delivery and recovery as well. And I did train jujitsu, but it looked very different throughout my pregnancy. At the very beginning, I was very careful. Obviously, your first trimester is the most fragile time. I was very careful, minimal jujitsu training, minimal training at all, and just mostly body weight training and just light weightlifting. After that, I did flow roll with my husband and a few people I trust, my best friend. We would work on specific technique and just going over attacks with legs, feet, things of that nature. Nothing high intensity, no serious rounds, obviously, no hard grappling, no takedowns, and nothing that would ever cause any trauma to the baby. I'm at the point where my heart rate, you know, my heart rate gets high easily. It's harder to move around. I have a big old belly. So minimal jujitsu training, mostly just showing up and taking notes, but I'm still doing some drills, some technique. And this past weekend, for instance, me and my husband worked together a little bit. It felt really good, but I was safe the entire time. I've continued to lift weights the entire time, but now instead of lifting, you know, 100 to 300 pounds on lower body days, I'm lifting 20 pounds to 40 pounds. Obviously I can't do a lot of core movements that put pressure or cause trauma to the baby. I'm doing everything I can safely and effectively while continuing to stay active, which I think is important. I'm going to show you guys his nursery and give you a little bump date. Really can't believe that pregnancy part is almost over and I'm gonna be a mom, which I'm really excited about. Tomorrow will be our 37th week. Here is baby boy. Everyone says that I look like I dropped a lot lately, but honestly I feel like he's been so low for so long. It is February 27th, and last Friday doctor did say that I am 1 centimeter dilated. And I am having slight contractions the past day and a half. They just feel slightly different than the Braxton Hicks contractions that I've been having. We got a big old belly. All of our bags packed for delivery, but this is his nursery. We have his dresser, some fresh laundry, and on the top I organized it from newborn, 0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9 months. His bath supplies, some cleaning items for his care. This TV was in this room already, so we kept it in here. Matthew said he needs an Xbox in here. This is his bookshelf, all the books we were gifted for his shower. Baby E. Matthew is going to install his Owlet baby monitor soon. Here's our hatch. That will be his little toy box right here. His bath items for his first bath. We have some stuff we haven't opened. Gray and white for the colors for his room. We love this glider recliner. So comfy. His crib. We got the Ubi diaper Genie alternative brand because you can fit regular garbage bags in here. His laundry hamper, which is all empty. We have endless diapers. We're so blessed. We got so many dites. More blanks. More diapers. Those are his little newborn dites. I cannot believe his butt's gonna be this small. More. And these are his little wash towels and robes. Next time I see you guys, I'll be a mama. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week.